Halo teman-teman, selamat datang di The Iwo. Oke, kita lanjutkan lagi petualangan di Hogwarts Legacy. Ya, senang banget gue main ini. Di video sebelumnya kita udah pertama kali ketemu sama Profesor Vic ya. Selanjutnya hari ini adalah hari pertama kita masuk asrama. Kita merantau guys. Jadi kalau kayak dari orang Indonesia kan, merantau, kita merantau ngekos sendirian. Ini kita masuk asrama. Sekarang kita lihat dulu kayak orang-orang banyak kan, nggak harus yang orang Sumatera dan lain-lainnya, banyak yang merantau ya kan. Jadi kita lihat ruangan kamar kita dulu yang dapat dari kampus. Anggap aja kita kayak Jerome Pauline ya, kita dapat beasiswa. The chosen one. Ini nggak bisa lompat guys di sini guys, nggak ada yang bisa diinteraksiin dulu. Ini apple by arrow. Nah. Jadi di sini, ada gambar kita, mana muka kita? Nggak jelas. Hah? Sebentar. Ini kalau kita ke arah sana, itu kelihatan kayak bagian belakang, sedangkan kalau ke sini kelihatan sampingnya. Oke lah. Hari pertama kita mau kenalan dulu sama orang-orang teman-temannya. Ini kita berada di daerah mana? Kita pencet-pencet dulu bisa. Oh bisa, langsung bisa. Oh bukan. Oh bukan. Kita kamarnya di sini. Oke. Orang grafisnya tuh nggak sia-sia kalau kita nggak liatin ininya ya. Nggak liatin grafisnya ya. Apa sini? Oke.
Revelio.
Bawah boleh nggak? Saya dong. Padahal kita suruh ke atas, tapi kita ke bawah. Oh, ada apa itu? Ada banyak. Oh, ada kotak guys. Saya lari. Ini ruangan siapa? Ruangan kita? Bukan kan? Hah? Kalau kita ke bawah, balik ke ruangan kita lagi guys ya? Enggak kan? Tingkat 2. Oh enggak. Oh, oke, kita suruh ke atas tapi ya. Ini apa ini? Banyak rahasia guys. Ruangannya mirip sama semua ya. Kamar mandi, secret chamber ya. Tapi ini lebih besar. Mirip. Kita belum ngerjain quest. Bentar dulu. Jalan-jalan dulu yang penting. Ini mandi. Kayak di secret chamber ya. Ini keranannya. Gimana ceritanya sih? Cerminnya.
Revelio. Lumos.
Masuk ruangan. Kita intip ke sini. Ke flash. Hari pertama kita ke WC dulu guys, pipis dulu, urusan dapur, urusan perut. Habis itu nanti kita lihat ke tempat lain. Tempat pipisnya ini. Iya. Ini jorok nih. Tempat mandi. Itu tempat mandinya, tempat pipis beneran dong. Oke lah.
Revelio.
Wah, ada kotak. Level 3 loh. Udah mentok. Masuk kamar siapa ini?
Lumos. Revelio.
Bisa naik nggak? Nggak bisa. Oke, kita belum boleh ke bawah. Ini udah habis jalannya. Kita ke atas saja. Ke ruangan asrama kita, guys. Masuk ke ruangan. Iya, ini dia ruangan asrama kita, lantai. Ngintip.
Revelio. Just have to wait for the right moment.
Kita kemana dulu? Kiri kanan, guys. Kiri dulu ya. Oh, langsung aja deh. Ini ya.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
This should be interesting.
Ada hantu. Siapa ini?
Revelio. This should be interesting.
Bisa. Sudah, kita kenalan dulu lah ya. Ntar dulu ya.
Revelio.
Isinya ngobrol, guys. Keren.
Wonder how sharp injured is left.
This should be interesting.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year. I'm not sure this is the right spot.
All right. Deep breath.
Cie, berduaan, cie.
I'm not sure this is the
Ini
right
Samantha,
spot.
Dale, Amit. Kita ke Amit dulu sih. Amit mana Amit? Ada hantu, guys. Ini Amit. Nah, ke Amit dulu ya.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
Of course. Kamu lagi ngintipin siapa?
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for
ngapain
stars like
nunjukin gue
Sirius,
kalau nggak
Canopus,
kelihatan?
Vega, and Arcturus.
Serius, Canopus, Vega.
I'm
Oh,
Amit.
serius.
Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never
Bentuknya
met
anjing.
someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Dari India. I find stars fascinating. Never been one for stargaze. Never been one star fascinating.
I hope
Betul.
astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Quality yang
Yes.
Mahal, guys.
Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Bahasanya, guys. Seeing you. Terus. Ketabrak.
That's not right either.
Ada apel. Kita makan. Apelnya ngambil dari jauh. Magic.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I have a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see.
Maaf ya, guys.
Pleased to meet you.
grafiknya Agak
I'm
kurang.
Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha.
Gue nggak
Is
pakai yang
Dittany used in
30-90,
Wiggenweld
guys.
potion?
Wah.
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Quite knowledge.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about
BTW ini suaranya
different
asli
forms of magic.
Well, I hope he
Harry
told
Potter
you
ya,
about
si
more than
siapa itu pemerannya.
Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Tapi dirubah ininya apa namanya? Pitch-nya aja.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Herbology. Herbal.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I don't think
Professor
Professor
Garlic,
Sharp, our
bawang.
potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
Bis.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Ambil lagi, makan. Lapar. Iya, gua nggak kesana.
Wait for the right moment.
Ini ngapain lagi nih, mau iseng?
One moment. Watch this.
What is this? I just
Ew.
got through a dung bomb.
Bom oo.
That wasn't
Yes,
quite the reaction I wanted.
Favorite clap.
Oh well.
Plop.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm looking forward to my day and survive. Oke, kita yang semangat aja
I'm
ya.
glad to be here.
Be
Ready for
positive.
classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Hey there,
Iseng nih.
new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Revelio.
Oke, langsung aja kita ketemu Dr. Weasley, Profesor Weasley. Hello, Professor Weasley.
Good morning. I
Good
trust
morning.
you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in
Betul,
light of
betul.
your
First day
unique
cuma satu kali.
situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
Oh,
OWLs. Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
coba ah. Masukin ketek.
Thank you, Professor. But
hilang.
what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Yes. Hai.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice
Revelio.
your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Panjang ceritanya ini jalannya ya. Gak lari aja sih.
Lumos.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust
Nah,
and
ini
see what
sudah,
details
belum.
the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Ada bunyi ting. Ting sebelah kiri. Oke, kita ambil Ravenclaw bus guide page. This bus create a honor of a Ravenclaw side in the. Oke, nanti tiap kali itu dapat ini ya guys, ya, banyak. Oke, challenge appear here. Field guys. Oke. Guide kita buka dulu sebentar. Level challenge progress level field gaess 1%, berarti ada combat, quest, exploration. Oke, kita lihat. Collect gimana collectnya caranya? Must be claim from the challenge menu. Oke, must be claim.
Clever.
Revelio.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oke. Bunyi lagi.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Bentar, ada yang bunyi.
Revelio.
Wah, banyak rahasia. Oke, tidak boleh ya? Boleh lah sebentar. Sebentar ya. Haha, dapat duit. Oh, ada bunyi tuh. Gak boleh kita. Wah, banyak rahasianya, keren guys. Gak usah Hogwarts.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall. Hogwarts divided two main area. The left side, Professor Live. Great halls, right? Legend. Green tuh udah pernah. Flow apa yang grey itu belum. Oke. Library Annex Legend, Library Annex. Oke. Zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. Central Hall, oke. Terus
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Revelio.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
oh, otomatis ya. Harus tembak ya.
Revelio.
Bunyi.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
King Cross Station. Stasiun kereta api. Bukan ya? Oh. Keren banget.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Hogsmeade.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade.
Desa.
You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Butterbeer. Belum pernah, katanya enak sih.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
My suspicion is there's more story than a search for a belonging and extended trip up to the castle. Rahasia.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Dasar lu,
Speak of the
doyan.
devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay, thank you.
Revelio.
Tuh, nabrak.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Yes. What you did? What you did? Oh yeah.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Your spell can be earned by completing professor assignment as a quest. Okay. Quit, klik kanan, charm class, defense the dark. Kita di sebelah sini, nggak bisa belok-belok. Zoom in, zoom out. Oke. Ini apa? Field guide 150 guys. Track quest, kita perlu kemana? Dark Arts Defense, Levioso atau Accio dulu? Levioso dulu.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
Charm compass. Oke. Oke. Kartunya keren guys, kayak itu, kayak apa namanya, tarot. Gua seneng banget versi-versi kerajaan gini, versi-versi zaman dulu. Charm class, experiment letter, tentu dark art dulu. Hah? Go to charm class. Terus apa ini? Assignment, relationship, no side. Oke. Ini yang udah ya. Oh, ini quest collection. Wah, banyak guys. Handwear, nothing selected. Oke, equip. Terus faceware. Nah, oke, nanti kita jual aja ini. Nggak usah pakai ini. Kita semuanya harus pakai kacamata. Topi nggak usah. Neckwear. Ini kayak itu punyanya si apa namanya? Apa siapa namanya? Oke, no. Folder mode yang waktu jadi si itu. Pakai celana baju tidur dong. Flying lagi sini. Kalau satu duitnya 346, lumayan. Inventory gue punya apa aja? Bisnya nggak ada, notesnya, resource-nya nggak ada. Collection, oke. Buat satu mana? Balance. Map. Quest. Setting salah. Oh, pencet P doang ke atas sana. Kalau pencet P nya lama.
Revelio.
Suaranya lucu, guys. Ini
This
siapa?
cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Oh, oke. Kita ke sana dulu kok ya. Tapi ini ada si ini. Kita harus learn dulu kayaknya. Udah, ntar dulu deh. Ayo dulu deh. Ke kelas dulu ya, 2 biji kelas itu baru kita cari
Revelio.
quest. Bisa diambil, nggak bisa ya.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
But don't be shy, for I can't wait to watch you
Salah kelewatan.
Can't catch bees! Woohoo!
Revelio.
So much to do, guys. Kucing, guys.
Make your point! I've been doing this for all eternity. Not now, Annabelle. What a long time. Believe me.
Meong.
Revelio.
Wah, ada yang di atas, guys. Banyak. Ada suara tingnya di mana sih?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented LUPA.
Revelio.
Ada kotak kacamata, kotak permata. Oh iya, dapat duit. Wah, ruangan apa ini WC jadi ini nih? Wow.
Oh, don't tell me. That's muggle fashion, isn't it? Noise.
Bisa di flash cuman ini dong bisa kita pakai. Wah, muncrat. Balik. Gak puas main apa lihat ininya. Yalah, nanti kita telusuri dulu ya. Kita ambil 2 kelas dulu ini.
Tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Yeah.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Okay, again.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Nettie
So
from
you are the
Wakanda.
new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Obliviate. Oh iya namanya Obliviate guys, yang untuk ngeluarin ini.
Even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Kalau nggak salah.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay, Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone.
Yang
That's
paling
enough of
pintar
that.
ya deh. Okay.
Well, as you all seem to have the basics
Challenge
down, and it is an
accepted.
exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Special. Review clearly high enemy interactive element container walls. Review.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Enak banget ya. Bangun rumah pakai itu aja.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Kenapa harus gitu? Contohin dong.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Kok nomor 4 sih? Bisa dirubah ya?
Accio. That's it! Stay focused.
Oke, sebentar. Pindahinnya gimana? Belum ada ya? Yaudah ntar deh.
Accio. Splendid!
Kok?
Don't lose your composure.
Masa?
Excellent control there.
Pencetnya 2 kali. Jatuh. Ulangin dong.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. There we go.
Ini dapat 50 guys. Coba gua pencet ya. RT itu apa?
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it?
Accio.
Gua pencet 2 kali. Ah, berapa itu?
Very good.
Oh, 50, yes. Awas kau balas kau ya.
That is how it's done.
Nanti. Sekali. Terus. Oke, good job.
Brilliant. Let us see this.
Jatuhin bolanya ya. Awas, jangan dijatuhin bola gue. Good job. Sekarang bola lu yang gue jatuhin.
Accio.
Koeng, jatuh, jangan bola gue.
Perfect score. Remarkable.
Menang kita. Curang dikit lah. Nggak curang sih. Kan bertanding.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Okay. What do you mean?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Splendid!
Watch this.
Diincar nih. Gua incar lagi.
There we go.
Satu, dua, tiga. Iya, sip, mantap.
Nicely done.
Sini kita jatuhin punya dia ya. Nggak usah dijatuhin ding. Jadi sendiri. Udah. Jangan. No. Nggak ada. Wek.
Akio.
Aduh, salah.
Not to worry.
Padahal dia udah ngalahin ya, udah ngalah ya.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Well done doang jadinya kita nggak menang guys. Sudahlah. Apa ini? Apa itu?
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Udah selesai kita ke sekolahnya, pulang.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Akio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm holding my own, sombong banget ya.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my fourth year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Dari Uganda.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts.
What?
But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
That's incredible. Sure, the magic is... No.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Bisa kita interaksi, guys. Tadi nyesel nggak diambil. Nggak diajak interaksi.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere.
Iyalah,
quite unsafe, really.
Revelio.
Tinggal ambil aja kalau udah pakai magic semuanya, tinggal ambil, guys.
A word, if you would.
Okay. You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Oke. And collecting reward. Menu. Complete challenge.
Revelio.
Kita pencet apa? Bukan. Ini map. Oke, side quest. Sebentar. Collectionnya di mana sih tadi? Oh ini. Collect. Hah? Terus? Oke. Challenge-nya oh ini. Completed. Kita ambil dari glove, dapat glove kita guys. Belum dapat. Ini sudah. Oh, kalau dari yang quest itu kita balik lagi ke sini dulu ya guys. Kemana tadi gua mau ngambil ke library anak ya. Kita lihat dulu sebentar suasana di luar sini ya. Terus kembali lagi tadi gua mau ngambil quest yang di sana, quest yang sana. Oke, new quest available. Oh, attend events. Oh ya, ini belum tadi ya. Udah di track caranya. Ini dia yang gua cari. Ini jadi nomor. Nah, ini nggak usah. Hah? Nah. Error. Ini apa ini? Lambang apa ini? Revelio. Oh, Revelio itu lambangnya ini. Protego kita dapat sama Stupefy. Cara ngilainnya gimana ini guys? Ke kanan nggak bisa.
Lumos. Revelio.
Aku mau ambil sana dulu ah.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Wasn't kind.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Yeah, of course. You cannot attend. Sebentar.
Revelio.
Itu caranya gimana? Itu belum bisa gue ambil. Gue harus ketemu sama si.
The sorting hat took ages to sort that poor first year from Upper Hogsfield.
Itu dulu nggak beres. Ntar guys. Sini dulu, terus ke sini. Kita fast travel dulu guys. Nah, di sini ada
Revelio.
Nah, ini.
What am I missing?
Hello, I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look.
Questnya,
Could be
guys.
intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough.
Banyak.
I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Terus habis itu kita balik lagi ke situ.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Sebentar. Settingnya tadi di mana? Ini ya? Bukan. Quest, no assignment. Oke. Dan ini. Pencetnya T. Ganti jadi nomor 1. Ubahnya gitu ya?
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Revelio.
Thought I'd impress Garlic by showing her my mingling.
Accio. Dapat.
Revelio. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Guide page. Oke, kalau mau baca di pause.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Lumos. Revelio.
Mirip Dumbledore. Hah? Iya. Mirip, guys. Wah, mirip Dumbledore, guys. Mana sih?
That's the last time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
Spike the painting. Terus? Ngapain? Hah? Oh, ini. Ya,
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Little moth. Kita dapat moth juga, guys. Terus masukin lagi.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Lenoranya mana, Lenora?
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth!
Accio!
I've seen that.
Okay, thank you.
Revelio.
20 HP. Terus Terus kita ke questnya di sebelah sana.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Terus tadi ke mana ya tadi ya? Atas dulu kan? Oh ini. Nggak boleh lagi. Loading guys, loading tekstur.
Revelio.
Ada modnya lagi.
Lumos.
Itu di mana itu? Di mana itu? Oh, hafal gue.
Revelio.
Kita di sini ya. Oke. Bunyi ting ting ya, di mana ting ting?
Revelio.
Got called on to read out.
Accio.
Stumbled over. I think I even bored a bit.
Off on another
Revelio.
Goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I
Albert
won't say my
Boot.
goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Okay.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you
Saya mau
can't
tebak
get
ini guys.
to smack. She
Oke nggak?
says it's a
Langsung
boot,
tebak ya.
and he says it's a flack.
Peeves,
0, 1,
enough.
2,
You'll get
3,
us all
4.
detention.
Itu kepala naga itu
And you're
3
both wrong
ya,
anyway.
langsungan ya.
It was Hephaestus
Kalau itu
Gore.
penjumlahan, jadi 0 tambah 3 itu
You're all in trouble with Professor
0 tambah 3 itu kan 3, jadi 5. Pokoknya totalnya 5. Jadi berapa di situ tambahannya? 2. Apakah yang nomor 1 itu di atas, apakah nomor 1 di bawah? Kita coba saja. 2 itu adalah unicorn. 2 itu unicornnya mana? Kita taruh, coba misalnya taruh dulu unicornnya. Oh, nggak bisa. Berarti kalau itu 2 itu kudanya bener tadi nih. Nah ini kan 0, 1, 2. Terus bawahnya 4 tambah 1 itu 5. 5 tambah berapa? Jadi 12. 5 tambah 7. 7 itu adalah 1, 2 unicorn. 1, 2 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 tambah 7 kan? Iya 5 tambah 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gambar apa itu? Laba-laba kah? Ya, laba-laba ya. Satu lagi. Nah. Open ya. Coba ya. 1, 2, 3. Dapat rahasia guys kita guys.
Revelio.
Wah, dapat rahasia kita pertama kali guys. Moving portrait. Ruangan tertutup ini guys. Wah. Kita dapat rahasia. Mantap kan? Wah, dapat Rage Dwelling Glove, guys. Kita dapat akses apa? Gear. Mantap kan gearnya? Legendary, guys. Dapat legendary kita. Offense-nya tambah 6. Legendary kok kecil banget, cuma 6. Aneh. Apa tergantung level kita ya ngambilnya ya? Nambahnya dikit banget legendary-nya. Udah deh. Mantap pokoknya. Kita dapat legendary, guys.
Revelio.
Habis ya. Kunci. Ya, sekarang kita ambil ini ya.
I did 26 hours of homework last week.
Let me guess. On history of magic.
How did you know?
By the
Detailnya,
disappointed look on
grafisnya.
Vince's face every time he sees you. I think you're breaking his heart.
That's far too much responsibility for one person to bear. Besides, I'm sure you're warming his heart. When you stood up and answered his question on the werewolf code of conduct, I swear he shed a tear.
I don't mind Vince if I'm honest. People moan about him, but he doesn't mean anyone any harm. Not like Howin.
Howin doesn't mean anyone any harm. What are you talking about?
She certainly means me harm. It's a wonder she hasn't.
Ambil quest. Quest mana quest? Defense arc.
Do you think she's still a monk that you answered her back that day? Over the past few
Kita ambil ke sini. Ya, kita menuju detail-detailnya guys. Ini game oke banget guys. Kalau misalnya mau main, gua taruh linknya di deskripsi ya guys. Bagi pecinta sihir magic,
Revelio,
walaupun yang suka nggak suka Harry Potter, ini keren. Gua belum nemu yang situ lagi. Atas lagi dong. Bikin. Ada mata.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Wingardium Levioso.
A
Yang panjang
levitation charm. Levioso. A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Wingardium Levioso.
Levioso.
Leviosa. Bukan Leviosa. Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
not Leviosa. It's Leviosa.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Leviosa!
Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay, let's start.
Leviosa! This should be easy. You're good. How perceptive. Thank you. Protego.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Okay, thank you.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Why? You gonna fight? Apa ini?
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Yeah, friendly. Thank you.
Revelio.
Me too. Keren banget. Ada naganya. Ambil naganya dulu. Alah.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Yeah. Oke guys, sampai di sini dulu videonya kali ini. Kita udah belajar 2 spell, 3 spell ya totalnya ya. Ya, ada 3 spell, 4 spell, itulah pokoknya ya. Semakin menarik, tambah bagus guys. Cuman gue minta maaf sekali lagi ya guys ya, kalau grafisnya terbatas, cuman segitu mampunya PC gue. Karena kemampuan dari ini Marvelnya ini keren banget, tinggi banget. Dia sampai dia perlu yang 3090. Jadi mohon maaf kalau misalnya grafisnya yang kurang menyenangkan di mata, tapi overall ini cukup buat gue dan ya cukup lah ya. Terima kasih teman-teman, semoga terhibur. Makasih udah nonton, jangan lupa di like dan subscribe untuk video-video selanjutnya. Sampai jumpa di video selanjutnya. Dadah.